the coaching perspective, Kenny, how do you prepare your team with so much on the line?
Well, the one thing is focus, man. You got to teach your team to focus.
And a view of dusk out over Temple Square in the entertainment district of City Creek here in Utah. Game 6 of the Western Conference semifinals here. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg in our sideline. Change it up. Jazz trail by 11. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Houston in at point guard. Azili is out there with Draymond Green. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Green in at the 3.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Houston, the pass to Green. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Freak missing. Jazz have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Puts up the baby hook, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Jazz have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Nikola Pekovic. Ian Clark's checked in for Green. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
1:36 left in the first quarter of the game. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Jazz trail by 6. To the middle. It's stolen. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And that one's good by Clark.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Nato passes it to Pekovic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
It's tipped, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. 5th is Rudy Gobert.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Here's Houston. And Thompson kicks to Freak. Fires it up.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, Greg, making them count in the early going here.
Here's Hood. And the Jazz, another 3.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Houston. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Well, that's simply a great move there, Kevin. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
The feed now to Pekovic. Hayward outside. Kicks to Hood. Pass to Pekovic. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 5. Hayward dishes to Pekovic. 3-pointer. The shot misses. Thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast. I'll take a look here for the Warriors. Ezeli's checked in for Bogut. Green comes in for Barnes. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Ian Clark. And Freak subbed in for Steph Curry. The forwards are Hayward and Favors. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Hood in at the 2. That's the group right now for Utah.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Feeds to Ezeli. He dishes it to Thompson. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Ezeli's got his first 2 points. Jazz trail by 10. Favors with the screen. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of the game. Nato, 6 to shoot. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
He kicks it to Hood. Hayward against Thompson, and Hayward gets it to go.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And both free throws good from Freak. 1:10 left in the second quarter. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Nato. And the rejection by Ezeli. Favors with the screen.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality.
And so we conclude the first half. Warriors lead by...
Yes, I'm here with...
We welcome you back here to the coverage of the West. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Burke. 41 seconds left in the game. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Houston in at shooting guard. Green is out there with Green. Then there's Shane Larkin. And it's Clark in at the 3 slot. Here's Houston. But they get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Count the bucket.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And that one's good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
He tries for 3. No luck. Unloads. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on. A 4.
Hi, now. What's up, Ev?
Yes, Kevin.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. He had just an outstanding fourth. So that's the finale of this round 2 series of the NBA playoffs for Shaquille.
the 2K Sports pregame show.
And welcome to the NBA Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Game 1 is upon us, and this looks like it will be a fantastic series. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Golden State Warriors at their home, Oracle Arena. Well, for Golden State, they managed to close out the second round in 6 games and now are bracing themselves for another tough battle here in the conference finals. Game 1 of this series coming up. A lot of playoff experience here at this table. Shaq, what do you think is the most important thing to establish in the first game of a series?
Well, not literally, because I don't want anybody to get suspended, but you got to come out swinging, Ernie. You got to capture the momentum right now, and you got to come out the gate.
What's up, Freak? You ready for this?
I was born ready. We taking this serious.
I like the confidence, Freak. We got a lot of game to play still.
Maybe.
I'll tell you one thing, this team ain't going down easy.
Yeah, well, we're going to battle for sure. Good luck.
Good luck, man.
Listen up. Everything's got to be sharper, stronger. Details, guys, details. Take care of the ball. Get back in transition. Rebound.
2 Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Harden. He feeds it to Brewer for 3. The shot is off. Great D that time from Green. Pass to Thompson. It's tipped. Brewer with the steal. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
Rockets trail by 5. The dish to Capella. Kicks it out to Gibson. Harden the pass to Capella. Back to Harden. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Warriors making a switch here. Clark's checked in. The Rockets shooting a 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Harden no good on the free throw. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Rockets just a moment ago. He talked about how important this game is to them because it sets the tone for the rest of the series, saying to win or lose, what is important in this opening game is that we play tough, we play smart, and we let them know they're in for a heck of a fight with us. Guys?
Thanks a lot, Doris.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
And Beverly kicks to Gibson. On the wing, Harden. And the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got 11 points.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now here's Freak. Defended by Beverly. On the wing, Green. Kicks it to Freak. Pulls up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Harden outside. To the paint. Second shot opportunity. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Rockets have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line. Missing a couple. The first one falls. Larkin, he's checked in for Golden State. Terrell Wright's checked in for Houston. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Larkin, foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The Rockets making a switch here. Booker's checked in. 23 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now Beverly. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. To the right side. Green with the block. And that one's good. Right. Just 4 seconds left in the first. No good on the buzzer beater. And Dwight Howard talked about his mentality, looking to impose his will on the game.
I just got to go out there and...
That's the Superman standard, and it's not an easy. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Freak comes in for Curry, and then for Houston, Taj Gibson's checked in for Booker. Reza comes in for Wright, and it's Harden in for Brewer. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3, and it's Houston at the point. That's the Warriors 5. This one for 3, and the rebound goes to the Rockets. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Ariza.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Second chance shot. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Freak's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Beverly dishes to Gibson. It's Harden with the drive. Beverly. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Barnes. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Rockets trail by 8. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And so that's the end of the first half.
Thank you, Kevin.
Back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. A pretty good field.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Klay Thompson. They used to say number 2 tries harder, and nobody tried harder or And that's a wrap. For Shaq, Kenny the Jet, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you for more of the NBA Conference Finals as the series continues. Good night, everybody.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The conference finals continue on 2K Sports, and we're glad you're with us. Ernie Johnson with the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Jet, Kenny Smith. And tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Golden State Warriors at their home, Oracle Arena. Well, for the Warriors, Game 1 went right down to the wire, but they were able to eke out the win, now looking to press their advantage here in Game 2. And after winning Game 1, they've got another chance tonight on their home floor to maintain that home court advantage. Kenny, what does their mentality have to be tonight?
Well, they can't get overconfident. They can't have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I know what's going to happen. I'm a little overconfident.
You're overconfident?
Yeah.
Overconfident about...
We've got an electric crowd here in Golden State's Oracle Arena. It's the Western Conference Finals. The battle now goes to Game 2. Thank you for joining us for this playoff edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. Taking a look at Golden State, a successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
History tells us when you can win the first 2 games of the series, it's not 100% certain, but you give yourself a pretty decisive edge in the series.
Yeah, they'll take control with the win here, no doubt about that. So if you're the road team, it's even more critical to get this first one to survive in the series. Lose 2 in a row, and they'll go home with their backs clearly against the wall.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Beasley out there with Howard. And it's Ariza in at the 3. Now here's Harden. After the miss from Klay Thompson. To the wing right side. Beverly wide open. Drills it from outside. Beverly's got his first 3 points of the game.
And those are the first points of the game.
Nice.
Clark's checked in for Thompson. And Freak subbed in for Curry. Houston with a big group substitution here. Capella's checked in. Booker comes in for Michael Beasley. Terrell Wright's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And Corey Brewer's subbed in for James Harden.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Green. And it's Wright sending it back. 1:43 left to play in the first. Passes it to Brewer. Launches a 3. And another 3 for Houston.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Move the ball.
Now here's Freak. Looking to end the run. Brewer grabs the board.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Brewers got 5 points so far.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
Right you are. I mean, that's turnover number 3 already. Not the way you want to start a ball game.
Rockets leading by 11. Here's Beverly. That 3 off the mark.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Here's Green.
Rockets foul call. Trevor Booker.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Golden State.
That free throw missing. Shane Larkins checked in for the Warriors. And here's Houston. They picked up 11 straight, so on the floor for Houston. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Beasley out there with Taj Gibson. And it's Howard in at the 5.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Beverly kicks to Howard. Gibson a screen. Harden against Thompson. Harden the pass to Beasley. Dishes to Harden. Houston moving the ball around. No good from Beasley.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Carries it from three-point range. Thompson's got 10 points in the quarter.
Wow. 4 here in the first half. They're going to need to do something different on defense to trap this guy and lock him up.
And there's the pass to Howard. It's Beasley on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Nobody near Barnes. Can't capitalize on the good screen. Harden dishes to Beverly. Back to Harden. Can't hit. And Golden State will come the other way. They won their last game Monday night.
And really the signature of that game was what they were able to do from a defensive standpoint, particularly on the low post.
Yeah, they were up in the air an awful lot in that paint area, getting their hands on shots, a lot of them, but if they didn't block them or touch them, they actually changed them.
Curry kicks to Freak. Pass to Bogut. He dishes it to Thompson. Barnes screen on Beasley. Puts up a 3. But they recover it. Feeds it to Curry. Back to Bogut. Curry kicks to Freak. Takes a 3. Beasley with the rebound. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 15-3 run right now. Harden right side. No good. Curry with the defensive effort.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
The feed to Bogut. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Beasley. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no eye.
The clock runs out. And
thank you, Kevin. Dwight, what?
Okay, let's get it together, guys. We're not that far out of it, and it's not going to take much to get this building going again. Listen up.
Okay, fans, put your hands together.
It's the NBA playoffs. So both teams making substitutions here. And so here is Houston. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Houston in its shooting guard. Green is out there with Ian Clark. Then there's Shane Larkin. And it's Azili in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors 5. Over in the corner, Green. He kicks it to Freak. Takes the 3. The shot is off. So Houston wins it. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating.